The art of making perfect cannoli shells. Cannoli is one of Italy's most beloved desserts, known for its crispy, golden shells and rich, creamy filling. The secret to authentic cannoli lies in achieving a delicate yet crunchy shell that holds its shape while complementing the luscious ricotta filling. Traditionally hailing from Sicily, cannoli have become a staple in Italian bakeries worldwide. Making them from scratch at home may seem challenging, but with the right techniques and ingredients, you can craft perfectly crisp shells just like the ones found in Italy. Choosing the right ingredients for the dough. A great cannoli shell starts with a well-balanced dough. The key ingredients include all-purpose flour, sugar, butter, egg, and a touch of Marsala wine. The wine plays a crucial role in creating the signature light and flaky texture. It helps develop air pockets in the dough when fried, ensuring a crisp shell. Some recipes substitute white vinegar or dry white wine if Marsala is unavailable, but using traditional ingredients yields the most authentic results. Mixing and kneading the dough properly. To achieve the ideal texture, mix the flour, sugar, and a pinch of salt before adding the butter. The butter should be worked into the dry ingredients until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Next, the egg and Marsala wine are incorporated, forming a smooth, elastic dough. Kneading the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes is crucial to develop gluten, which strengthens the shells. Once kneaded, the dough should rest for at least 30 minutes, allowing the gluten to relax for easier rolling. Rolling the dough to the perfect thinness. A key factor in achieving crispy shells is rolling the dough thin enough, about 1/16 inch thick. If it's too thick, the shells will be heavy and chewy rather than light and crisp. A pasta machine can be used to ensure even thickness, but a rolling pin works well too. The dough is then cut into circles or ovals, depending on preference. Traditionally, cannoli are wrapped around metal tubes before frying to maintain their hollow shape. Frying cannoli shells to perfection. Proper frying technique is essential for crisp cannoli shells. Heat vegetable or peanut oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, in a deep pan. Each dough piece is carefully wrapped around a metal cannoli tube and sealed with a bit of egg white to prevent unrolling. The shells are fried in batches until they turn golden brown, which usually takes 1 to 2 minutes. Once done, they are carefully removed from the oil, allowed to drain on paper towels, and left to cool before removing the tubes. Avoiding common mistakes when frying. To achieve a light and crunchy texture, it's important to avoid a few common mistakes. First, the oil must be at the correct temperature. Too hot will burn the shells, while too cool will make them greasy. Overcrowding the frying pan can also lead to uneven cooking. Another mistake is rolling the dough too thick, resulting in dense shells. Lastly, ensuring the dough is sealed well around the tube prevents it from unraveling while frying. Enhancing flavor with subtle additions. While traditional cannoli shells are flavored with Marsala, some variations include cinnamon, cocoa powder, or citrus zest for added depth. A light dusting of powdered sugar after frying enhances the shell's crispiness and adds a touch of sweetness. Some bakers even dip the edges in melted chocolate or coat them with crushed pistachios for extra flavor and visual appeal. However, the beauty of authentic cannoli is in their simplicity, allowing the crisp shell and creamy filling to shine. Filling cannoli the right way. To keep the shells crisp, they should only be filled just before serving. The classic filling consists of ricotta cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla, whipped together until smooth. Some variations include chocolate chips, candied fruit, or a hint of cinnamon. Using a piping bag makes filling the shells easier and ensures even distribution. Once filled, the cannoli can be garnished with chopped nuts, chocolate shavings, or a dusting of powdered sugar for a perfect finishing touch. Storing and maintaining freshness. Freshly made cannoli are best enjoyed immediately while the shells are at their crispiest. If needed, unfilled shells can be stored in an airtight container at room temperature for up to a week. Filled cannoli should be refrigerated but eaten within a few hours to prevent sogginess. Some bakers recommend brushing the inside of the shells with melted chocolate to create a barrier between the filling and the shell, helping to maintain their crunch longer. Why homemade cannoli are worth the effort. While making cannoli from scratch requires patience, the results are far superior to store-bought versions. The combination of a crisp, golden shell and a creamy, flavorful filling creates a truly authentic experience. With practice, mastering the art of cannoli becomes a rewarding skill, allowing you to impress guests with a classic Italian dessert. Whether enjoyed plain or with creative variations, homemade cannoli bring the flavors of Sicily straight to your kitchen.